Hey guys, it's Toby with Portable Tech Review, back with another unboxing and first impressions video. Now, as you can see in front of you here, we're looking at the Zenfone 2. Now, this is a fairly new release, and it's available in a couple of different variations. I'm not going to try to go into all of that just yet, but what I do want to do is unbox it and give my first impressions and let you see it as I see it. It's completely sealed, completely unopened. Now the box is pretty nice. It's interesting that it does have the phone image sideways. Most phones you receive them and you would read it, I guess what we would call portrait mode. But so yeah, let's get into it, see what it looks like. It's going to be tricky. Let's try this. Using the pen, see if we can. There we go. Anticipation is killing me. Hopefully you too. Hopefully you're saying, tear into it, get it open. All right, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. So, let's see. It looks like we have a sleeve here. A tab to pull that isn't pulling. Maybe I should have did a little more research before starting the video, but you're seeing it right along with me. Why isn't it opening? It looks like it's a sleeve, and then this tab pulls the bottom section of the box. I'm sure I'm just being an idiot here. No, not being an idiot. Just very, very firmly packed. So, all right, so there we are. The Asus Zenfone 2. It says 13 megapixel Pixel Master camera, low light photos and videos up to 400% brighter, bigger while smaller, 5.5 inch Full HD IPS display in a 5-inch body. We'll see about that. 64-bit super quad core inside, Intel 64-bit super quad core processor and Android 5.0 Lollipop, and brand new Asus Zen UI. Exquisite new visual design with rich personalization options, dual SIM, 4G LTE, and then the model number of the phone at the bottom. I guess we flip it out and you see we do have the red variant. So let's set that aside for just a second. Let's see if there's anything interesting in the box. Paperwork. Wow, no, there's nothing interesting in the box. You've got your wall wart and your charging cable and labels with your information. So if you had to return it, you'd have a way to put that information on the box. That's it, folks. That's pretty common with most phones. I do a lot of reviews for blue phones, and I guess I'm a little bit spoiled. They do include considerably more in the way of accessories. But that's what we've got. So let's take a look at the phone itself. It definitely feels weighty and substantial. I almost want to say it gives me a feel like maybe a G3, an LG G3. I haven't touched the G4 yet, but feels a little bit like my G3. So that's the tab we use to pull it out of the box. I think to get the phone out, we're going to pull this back sideways. Yep, and then it slides right out. So it really feels good. It's kind of got a little bit of a style like an LG G3. You've got buttons back here. I'm not even certain. I'm going to guess volume up and down. To be honest, I have had very little exposure to this. We have a power button on the top. Looks like the cover does come off. We have a slot there to pull it off. The red is really cool. I'm really liking the red. And it's obviously plastic, but it does have kind of a brushed look to it. That would make you think it's maybe metal. There is a smudge here on the corner. Not sure how that made it through quality, but but it definitely feels good in my hand. It does definitely remind me of a G3 a little bit. Let's see if it will power on. I'm pretty sure that I've read that the battery is not removable. That would explain why it's already installed. And while we're waiting for that to boot, well, let's watch it boot. Asus. Intel Inside. Now, to let you know, if you couldn't tell by the red or didn't know, you haven't looked at the phone, there are a couple of variations. This is the 64 gigabyte variation. Has faster processor, more RAM, a few attentional tweaks. So I'm not going to put you through this setup process just yet, but I wanted to unbox it, get a quick look at it, and I have to say, it feels good in my hand. It looks nice. The branding is very subtle. It's understated. Let's just pop the back off and see what we look like underneath. I'm also trying a different background to try not to wash out the phone, but also try not to overpower the phone. Tell me what you think about this this background. But yeah, so the battery is definitely embedded, but you have your micro SD and a couple of SIM card slots. So it looks like SIM 1. It says, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know how well this is going to focus, but SIM 1 says 2G, 2G, 3G, 4G, and SIM 2 just says 2G. So I'm assuming if you needed a second phone to make phone calls, you could use that. It's interesting too that the speaker grill seems to be all the way across, but if you look on the back, it's covered, and then the speaker's just on one side. That seems kind of odd. I'm sure it's just a style and a design decision. But anyway, video is longer than I meant for it to be, but I'm really excited about this phone. I think it looks great. Thank you for checking out this video. I'll get you a full review video as soon as I can. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Toby. Until next time, be safe.